Morning everybody. It is 6:10 on Friday the 1st of September and I am at Birmingham International Airport ready to take a flight up to Edinburgh. So come with me today. I'm going to fly to Edinburgh and the plan is to visit at least 3 yarn shops. The plan had been for 4 yarn shops, but Be Inspired Fibres unfortunately is closed. They've gone on holiday. How rude when I'm coming up to see them. Anyway, come with me. I'm going to vlog the day. See you in a little bit. So I am now in Edinburgh. I'm in St Andrew's Square. The plane was absolutely fine, no issues there. Did quite a lot of crocheting, crocheted nearly an entire large pumpkin on the plane. So I'm now in St Andrew's Square. It is a beautiful day. It's about 11 o'clock. Yeah, 11 o'clock. I really need a coffee though because I was up at 4:45 this morning and I need coffee. But let me just show you a little view of where I am. Then I'm going to find coffee and then I'm going to go and find my accommodation. Can you see that view behind me? Isn't it absolutely spectacular? So I am about halfway, excuse me, I'm about halfway walking from St Andrew's Square to my accommodation, and that view, those hills behind me, absolutely stunning. Weather in front of me is blue sky and sunshine. Weather behind me is a bit cloudy. Gonna get to my accommodation hopefully in about 10 minutes. Don't think I'll be able to check in, but I can at least drop my bag off and then head back into the city centre, find somewhere nice for lunch and start having a look at some yarn shops. Made it to Ginger Twist. Let's go and see what it's like inside. Hello there, welcome to day 2 of the vlog. So yesterday I went to Ginger Twist Studios, met a lovely lady who was working in there, bought a little bit of yarn. I bought 3 colours and I'm now thinking of going back to get a 4th one to go as a contrast. I did also go to Kathy's Knits as well. I arrived there at about 2:20 and they actually had a knitting tour group arrive. And well, I must have been in there for over an hour and I didn't buy anything. Partly because there was loads of people, there was about 20 people turned up. But I ended up talking to lots of people. They were mostly American, and it seemed to be some kind of tour of Britain and Ireland. I don't know whether they were going to other parts of Europe. And just going to all of these little wool shops all over Britain, I think. Anyway, so I chatted to some of them, and I also got obsessed. There was a vest in the shop window that had been knitted, like a tank top, vest top. And I saw it from the window and I really liked it. So I said, oh, what pattern is this? And the ladies who worked there couldn't tell me the name of the pattern. So Kathy, who owns the shop and who knitted the vest, wasn't there. I think she was on holiday. And nobody knew the name of the pattern. And I spent so long sitting on the sofa in that shop, scrolling through Ravelry, searching online, trying to find the name of that pattern. Honestly, if they could have told me the pattern, I could well have bought some of their yarn there to make that vest. Anyway, so I didn't buy anything. However, there was style department because they'd got lots of is it JC Rennie, and I can't think what the other one is, the one who does a lot of colour work specialist yarn, and so do 25 gram balls. It's not the Marie Wallen ones, but the ones I think that Marie Wallen used to use till she created her own brand. Anyway, so I came away having bought nothing. They've got West Yorkshire spinners and things like that. But I thought, no, I'd like to buy something Scottish, etc. So what I've done this morning is I've had a look. I remembered there's a really lovely colour work pattern that I've got from the Knitting magazine of a tam and cow and fingerless mitts. So I've done a little bit of research because I haven't got that copy of the Knitting magazine with me, but I've done a bit of research and found the names. It uses actually Marie Wallen yarns. But I've made a note of all the colours, etc. And I'm going to go back to Kathy's Knits this morning, hopefully take a little bit of video. Couldn't take video yesterday because there was just too many other people in there. And hopefully take a little bit of video and hopefully get some yarn that matches or closely matches that colour, those colourways, closely matches those colours, so that I have got a project in mind for that yarn. Because a lot of the yarn that they've got that's Scottish is more what they call toothy, and it's really good for colour work, but not necessarily very soft for garments and things, or not. I know you can do colour work sweaters, but at the moment I'm still not very keen on the idea of more rustic wool for sweaters. Anyway, so that's the plan. That is the plan. We'll see how it goes. I'm also going out for lunch, meeting up with some friends, and this evening going out for dinner, meeting with friends, which is what actually the main point of this weekend in Scotland was about. But I've managed to make it also about knitting. Right, see you in a bit. Bye. Hello, it's me again. It is about 11:30 now on Saturday morning. I found a lovely little spot in a very quiet residential area. There is actually a garden behind me, but it's a private garden. I had a look on the maps to see if there was somewhere, a nice little bit of green space where I could maybe sit on a bench and knit for a while. Unfortunately, you can't get into that garden. It's for all these amazing houses and flats around me, only residents only. But there is a little bench here, so I am sitting here, just knitting on some socks. I'm going to be meeting my friends in about half an hour, and then the knitting stuff stops, and just to catch up with some very old friends who I've known for about 20 years, and yeah, lunch and dinner with them, and then back home tomorrow. So I had a much more successful trip to Kathy's Knits this time. I started recording this. I recorded something else sitting here 2 minutes ago, and I'd completely forgotten there's somebody else on another bench about 15 metres away from me. Oh well, never mind. So should I show you what I bought? So yes, I decided to get the yarn for a project, a specific project, something from the Knitter magazine from a couple of years ago. So I'll put a picture up of the set. It is a tam hat, cowl and fingerless mitt set. So I went specifically for the yarn for that. Now the yarn in the pattern is the Marie Wallin yarn. They didn't sell that at Kathy's Knits, but they did have Jameson and Smith, which is a Scottish yarn, and that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted to get something that was Scottish based. So this is the Jameson and yarn. It comes in 25 grams because it is kind of specifically designed and made for colourwork knitting. Anyway, I'm sorry that I'm so shiny. The sun is quite bright, although I am in a shadowy bit here. I thought I was, but anyway. So yeah, so I got 7 different colours. This one is shade 72 mix, and I'm using that for the Marie Wallin foxglove colour. Do you want to see all of them? Oh, just dropped the bag now. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go through all the colours now. I will put them out, take a picture, show that picture, and then in the notes underneath I'll have a link probably to my Ravelry stuff, and hopefully I'll have it all on a Ravelry page or in the notes underneath as to what shade they are, or I'll go through them in more detail in the next proper podcast, because this is just going to be a short vlog. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.